Hello ladies and gents, this is Kano from the Gamer section and I'm back with another review. For today's review is on the Bearer in the Last Flame for the PlayStation 5. In the Bearer in the Last Flame, you take on the role as a final surviving soul known as the Bearer, with the duty of restoring light to the world consumed by darkness. Your mission is to push back the shadows, sending demons with lost warriors back into the abyss where they belong. The game drops you into a broken, desolate world filled with massive mountains and abandoned castles and ruins left behind by a fallen civilization. As you explore, you travel through dark caves and forgotten lands that once thrived but are now overtaken by evil. The setting creates a heavy atmosphere tone that consistently reminds you a lot of the worlds that actually collapsed in your road trying to save what's actually left. The overall presentation to the Bearer in the Last Flame feels unpolished, giving the impression that the game is still in the early development stages. The graphics are a bit underwhelming, with character designs and environments that feel average rather than fully refined. The sound design has its strong points. Melee slashes is actually satisfying, but other aspects like footsteps and movement responses feels lacking. The music feels a bit more in a medieval fantasy setting, providing an action-oriented score during combat and a softer tone while exploring. Performance is stable, running at 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 5, but the overall experience could use more polish to fully realize its potential. The game brings back the core feel of classic Souls-like experiences, dropping you into a world where every move requires patience and strategy. You won't get the story handed to you directly, so you need to pay attention to the environment and the mysterious characters you meet along the way. You can choose from different characters, each with their own background, giving you control over how your journey begins. Combat is built around precision, where every strike, dodge, and block can make a difference between winning and losing. You'll face a wide variety of enemies, from dark creatures to undead foes, all designed to test your skills and keep you on your feet. Boss fights stand out as some of the most intense moments, pushing you into high-stakes battles that require focus and strategy. You can also customize your playstyle with a large selection of weapons, letting you fight up close, from a distance, or using magic. As you explore the world of Hyperborea, you'll travel through dangerous dungeons, caves, and castles, making every step feel like a risk worth taking. The combat, which is the core part of any Souls-like experience, feels slow and unresponsive at times, with awkward blocking and weak impact that makes fights less satisfying than they should be. Performance is also an issue, especially on the PlayStation 5, where frame drops and stuttering can interrupt gameplay on the technical side. Animations can come off stiff, and the camera doesn't always cooperate, which can make exploration and combat frustrating. Some of the environments lack variety, with repeated assets and blurry textures that takes away from the immersion. The audio design also has its problems, particularly in the opening narration, which can be hard to follow without subtitles. Overall, the game feels like it needed more time in development, as it comes across more like an early build than a fully polished release. For that, I give the Bearer in the Last Flame a 2 out of 5. Thank you for tuning in to the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that's the Gamer section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel.